Hi, guys. Can I talk to you? That was the one thing that my nephew, he started every conversation with, can I talk to you? And so that's what I want to do today. If I could just talk to you about the power of music and a mission, powered by our friends at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Looking around, I think, yeah, come on, for St. Jude, come on. Like, I'm looking around the room, and I can tell that there are a lot of folks are like me, and you have like a St. Jude moment, right? If you've been to the hospital, if you've met a St. Jude patient, like, you have that St. Jude moment. Can I share with you guys, I've had many St. Jude moments. Can I share with you one St. Jude moment that happened last year at CRS 2025? Would that be cool? All right, watch this. This happened.
Where are you, buddy? Hey, there he is. This is Axel. What up? Hey, buddy. Hey, do you think I could ask you a couple of questions? All right. Look at these guys standing up for you. Look at that. Come on. All right, let me ask you this. Can I ask you, who is your best friend?
Jesus and Tony.
Oh, and me. Yeah. All right. My legal name is Tony. That's what he calls me. And Jesus? I love that. And I hear maybe you've got some good news to share with everybody here tonight. Is that right? What's your good news?
My cancer is stable.
His cancer is stable. He's in remission. Yeah. I want you to know, this is the longest he's ate. This is the longest time he's ever been in remission. His life is saved, not only because of St. Jude, but because people like you were willing to give so that he could live. So on behalf of not only the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, but on behalf of my family, thank you. Thank you.
So that was last year at the New Faces show. Yeah. It was kind of like that moment. He always thought he was famous every time he would walk into a room. Like, people would want to talk to him, and he thought he was famous. So he got to be on stage in front of this big crowd that gave him a standing ovation. It was a beautiful night. It was the last night I got to spend with him. A few days later, March 10th, he went on to be with Jesus. He passed from this life. And I'm sure he's up in heaven. I'm sure he is. He can run. He can see. He can talk. I'm sure he's wearing Jesus out, going, Jesus, can I talk to you? Jesus, can I talk to you? Because that's what he would do to us. And my family who's here today, we are still in process. We're still grieving, but God is turning that grief into gratitude because we're so incredibly thankful for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, but because of men and women like you that are willing to support St. Jude. We had 8 incredible years with my best friend, my little buddy. And he taught us so much, how to be brave, how to be courageous, how to live life to the fullest. So, on behalf of my family, a St. Jude family, to all of you in here that are supporting St. Jude already, I just want to say thank you. So thank you. If you're here and you're not supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital yet, can I talk to you? I have another little buddy that I would like for you to meet. Please welcome Keith Urban. Hey.
Thanks, man. How you doing, Gator? Good to see you.
My goodness, he smells so good.
You
Like,
got to get out more.
I know. I'm thinking to myself, where is the Keith Urban air freshener at the Keith Urban merch stand?
You don't
Because
need that.
to have a little you dancing on my dashboard, I mean, I would be all about that. We'll talk after. Okay, let's talk now. I was actually reminiscing, thinking about this conversation, and we've known each other for
Long time.
a few minutes.
Yeah.
The first time, I remember you like going to showcases, seeing you at the ranch and that sort of thing, but the first time I remember hanging out with you was at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis,
yeah.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. You were there, Randy had asked you to be there, and then you might have walked into Silky O'Sullivan's, the piano bar, later that night. But that was the first time I remember you there. I saw a picture of that, and I was like, we were babies.
Yeah.
You still look the same.
Definitely not.
Which is cheating. Let me ask you that. That's the first question. When was the first time you heard about St. Jude? Who shared that with you?
Yeah.
And why was that moment so impactful that you felt like you wanted to support St. Jude?
I think the first time I heard of St. Jude was on a TV commercial.
Oh,
yeah. And
Margo.
Before I'd made my first solo record. So I was aware of what they were doing, and I think it was in the ad they talked about, no child is turned away and families who can't pay, and I'm like, what is this, Because I'd never heard anything like that before. And then when I made my first record and found out how involved the country community was with what Randy Owen had started, and found out about going down to the hospital, so we did that and went to the Peabody, and I've been going back ever since. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's when you walk through those doors, because I'm sure there's a lot of people here who haven't been to the hospital in Memphis, and I know you've been almost year after year after year every time you're going through Memphis, but what is it like? Can you explain what it's like to visit with families at St. Jude, to walk into those halls? What does it feel like to go through St. Jude?
I think for a place like that, I've always been struck at how much hope there is in the energy in that hospital, and positivity and color. Literally, you walk through the halls and there's just color everywhere, and it's just movement, forward, up, and the staff are amazing. Yeah. It's and then of course you meet the kids, and I'm always amazed at what they're going through, but also what the families are going through, trying to figure out how they keep doing their jobs, and who's on now, and who's going to go back home, and who's going to come down, and all the extended family are figuring out how to be supportive and just make it work. It's there's nowhere like it.
Yeah, the word hope always comes up because it's not what you would expect when you're going through the thought of losing your child. That's the most traumatic, difficult thing to process emotionally. But there's something about when you walk through those doors as a St. Jude family and somebody tells you, hey, you're here, we got you. There is, and by the way, you guys supporting St. Jude, you're a part of that feeling, right? Because they can't do that without you guys raising money at your radio station, supporting individually. Like, you are the ones that give hope as they come through those doors. And Danny Thomas has just cast the vision for that to Randy Owen, and Randy Owen to you. What about you and Randy? Because I'm sure at some point you guys have had a conversation, and Randy gave you the, hey, Keith, you should really be all in for St. Jude.
Oh, it's great. I mean, but it's the greatest hustle, right? You know what I mean? It's for the best
one, you don't say no to
cause.
Randy Owen, and
it's
two,
the best cause. So it's really astounding what Randy's done in galvanizing everybody. And it's, you can do it once or twice or maybe half a dozen times, but to do it decade after decade like this, it's truly extraordinary what he's done.
Yeah. I know that when we've met patient families, my family going through as a patient family, I feel like the mission of St. Jude and being in that moment with parents not only affects you, like from a way of wanting to help, because I wish there was something I could do, and right? But what has St. Jude and knowing about the mission and you being a part of that hope done for you as a person? How has it made you view life differently, knowing that you're helping these families battle the worst news of their life?
I mean, that's what we're here for, We're just here to be of service, help. Thinking about that line, I think it's in Three Wooden Crosses by Randy Travis. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. Yeah. And that would really sum up the spirit of what I think Randy has brought attention to for everything they're doing at St. Jude.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like there's song after song after song, if you go back and listen to your discography and all the albums and the music that you've created, there's always an infectious hope in that as well. Is there an equation like of you creating music to give hope and to challenge people and challenge your fans? Same with the mission of St. Jude, right? How do you approach, do you think about that as you're making music?
It's all connected. I mean, how music can be helpful, we have no clue as creators. I'm really not creators, we're just sort of portals. I mean, we're just portaling this energy into existence. And then what it does and who it can help and how it can help, it really is never ending. It really never, I mean, I go to visit the kids at the hospital and I'm always amazed at the songs they know and they know all the words and it's just extraordinary.
Awesome. Yeah. Has Keith's music impacted you guys at all, ever? Oh, okay, I was just, you know.
Well, they have to say
just
that,
reading
Gator.
the room, I don't know.
Thank you.
Well, I just think it's beautiful that you've been there year after year after year for St. Jude and for families like mine. And I think on behalf of country music, on behalf of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, I think just thank you is in order. So thank you for being a champion for the kids.
Glad, just honored, man. Glad to be a part of it.
We didn't really plan for this. And I have no idea. They said there was going to be a timer up here. I have no idea what time it is and no clue. I don't see a timer anywhere, so we'll just keep going.
We're just going to keep talking.
We didn't plan for a meet and greet, but could I bring somebody up to say hi to you?
Of course you can, yeah.
Faith,
Absolutely.
come here. Give a hand for Faith. Faith, this is my friend Keith Urban. Smell him. It's awesome.
Where are you from, Faith?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Where in Oklahoma?
Tulsa area.
Very nice. Living on Tulsa time.
Is that what you said to me earlier?
Keith, she doesn't know Don Williams. I've already done this. I had to explain it.
Is this your first time in Nashville?
No. I have been here before for another country event.
Okay. Do you like Nashville?
Oh, yes. It's amazing.
What do you like about Nashville?
Everything. I don't know. Do you want me to hold this?
Look, Gator is just completely... I'm just getting to know Faith.
They have so much. Even walking the strip last night, I don't know where we were, but we were walking and just seeing so many people performing and just everybody having the time of their life at night. It's so cool out here.
Yeah. Nice.
We've got some news. Come here. Sit down. Faith, you sit here. Yeah. By the way, Faith might be the coolest kid ever. Keith, sit down.
Okay.
Here, I'll go here. Does this make you feel better if I go here? Because me and Faith have some news for you, if that's okay.
Me?
Yeah, can we share some news with you?
Okay.
Are you cool with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we,
What's going on?
everybody at the Country Radio Seminar, everybody at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, everybody in the room who your music has touched and who St. Jude lives and families that you've touched, we would like to congratulate you and give you the Randy Owen Angels Among Us Award on behalf of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. You want to say congratulations?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wait. Do you have the award?
I don't have the award.
Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. They won't let me microphone this moment, so you're going to have to guess as to what they're saying back and forth each other. Randy, I'm going to hug you too, because everybody hugs Uncle Randy.
I can't sit down. What am I doing? I'm going to stand right here. Are you standing? I can't sit if you're standing, Randy.
I just want to say that we've been blessed. You've been blessed. What we do. Some of us care about others. Some of us take our talent and do something with it that's very important. You, my friend, I've been chasing you around for a long time to present this award to you. But Keith came to St. Jude, did an acoustic set for us. I don't know how many acoustic sets you've done. A few. And he's really good. That deserves a round of applause. met Keith back in the 90s, I think. The first time I remember seeing you was in New York City after we had been put into the Hall of Fame. I was drunk. Me and George Strait and Keith, 2 or 3 other people that are in the Hall of Fame, we were at some house, but I got to know you there. Yeah. And when you came to St. Jude, I became a bigger fan, and always will be. Because you know what? When we leave this world, it's what we're going to leave behind. We're going to leave something that we gave or we didn't give. You, my friend, is a giver. I want to present the Randy Owen Angels Among Us Award to you with all my love, all my respect, on behalf of the beautiful children at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Thank you, Randy. Good Lord. Thank you.
A standing ovation, folks. Come on.
Randy Owen. That's amazing.
Anything? So, I mean, I've got to ask you, Randy's here. You get presented with this award. What are you feeling?
It's extraordinary. I'm just, I'm one of the infinite links in the chain. I'm very glad to be part of it. So thank you very much for all of this. But I always give props to Randy for what he got going. Everybody at St. Jude, everybody at radio that has been extraordinary year after year after year in fundraising, getting people motivated, making a difference to the hospital and keeping the lights on, keeping everything going, and to the spirit of all the families that are really, really what it's all about.
Wow.
Yeah.
We love you. Keith Urban, everybody. Randy Owen, Faith. Hey, if you guys still have that video, I want to play a video real quick of Keith Urban and how he has supported St. Jude down through the years. You guys watch this. Congratulations, buddy.
Here we go.
Too many times these moments they come and go. Lucky was I that a moment was set in stone.
The words, "your child has cancer," is devastating news for a family. It breaks my heart to know any family, especially a child, has to go through any of that. But I'm also encouraged that there's a place just like St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
I think for me, more than anything else, is the shared research that happens from St. Jude. It's not just specific to this area, it's kids' hospitals all around the world.
And obviously, being from Australia, it's something that I hope I can help bring awareness to. It's a worldwide research centre. And St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer.
Yeah. I have the coolest little buddies on the planet. I'm just telling you. Keith Urban, man, I almost smell like him. If you see me after this walking to the Ryman lunch, smell me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our conversation. I would just challenge you. If you're not, or your radio stations are not involved with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, it's work that saves lives. It makes a difference for families like mine. And so thank you. I challenge you to do that. Enjoy the Ryman lunch. You might see my little buddy over on the Ryman stage. Thank you guys for being at CRS, and thank you guys for supporting St. Jude.